here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it with no problem. I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let him have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
Hello, everyone, and good morning.
Good morning, everybody. It's great to see you all. Yeah.
All right, first in the house this morning to get that pipe on is Miss Wendy. If y'all haven't checked her out, we'll have to make sure we get her links dropped in. I think she's like 16 away from 100. So definitely check her out and check out her videos. She's been putting some good ones out there.
That's right.
It's better to have high question. Is it better to have higher number of listings, several sales items, or lower items? And for me, it can go both ways, but for what I would have to say is it really should not matter on how many you have. It's just a matter of making sure your prices are competitive. Make sure that you bring people to entice you with the price. Let's see, if the store has 300 items and 25 state would be removed the 25 items or keep the higher numbers of the listing. Basically, my idea on that, and everybody probably could be different on that one. For me, I definitely upgrade or change or always run sales if you want to try to do it that way if you can. Not all store levels can do a sale, but you can always look at what's sold or the trending price and maybe try to move some of your items that way. Again, I know each level of stores is different, but I know it's been a long time that I've been on the basic bottom store that I had that you start with the 200 listings. I know when I first started it was 100. So I know there's a lot of things you really can't do when you have a basic store, but for me, I knew that checking the trending price every now and then. I know you probably can't run a sale on that level, but you can always adjust your prices. Remember, you can always go down, but it's not easy to go up because if you have watchers, they see that. So keep an eye on that too. Because also what I do is I send out offers to watchers every day, time of the day.
What I usually do is on situations like that, I like having more in the store. I like having all the listings. I wouldn't get rid of the listings, and the reason is because if it's not listed, it won't sell. And if it's a stale listing and if it's just been sitting there and it's not been selling, then like Johnny said, check the comp prices and see kind of what the prices are going for, and leave it listed though, because that way, I mean, you'd be surprised. It might sell sooner or later. I mean, you just got to wait for the right buyer at the right time.
I know when I first started, it was hard because that's like, well, I'm listing these items.
Yeah.
And again, once you start selling, it's like domino effect, so to say. So again, you always may want to look at those trending prices. It can change maybe. I know this next Tuesday, if you go out to Paul's channel, he's going to be doing this at 6 o'clock, where it's going to be more of a comparison for those who have storage lockers compared to maybe using and having a antique mall. And there's going to be some guests on there that may have some different ways of you to get an idea on what's best when it comes to that. But when it comes to the items that you have listed, don't be afraid to list a lot. Just make sure you do your trending prices. I want to say hello, and welcome to Miss Susanna's Chronicle. How you doing, Susanna? Hello.
Good morning.
Stephen, hello, good morning, and welcome. Queen Cleopatra, hello, and welcome.
Yeah.
There's Paul. Do you want more listings or more sales? That's a good question, Wendy, that Paul's asking you.
Yeah, that's right.
Susanna, Queen, good morning. Hello. I had a status set for 1 year. Oh, a statue set for 1 year. Finally sold exactly. Again, you have to be willing to sit on it. Sometimes just sitting there. You just never know. I had the same problem. I had a statue. I had it listed. It was one of my first items. And one good thing is that somebody did send me a link to Wikipedia because I had it listed wrong. I went and looked at it and I readjusted the information, corrected the title, and within a month it sold. So just make sure you do check it. Love these answers. Thank you. It was a question that came up in another chat. Okay. I'm glad we were able to try to help you at least in some way or another. But again, remembering everybody does things differently, but again, you work what's best for you, no matter what the situation is, whatever the work ethics you have. Again, everybody may do something different to where you never know. And for me, when I was watching people, when I first started, I would take a little bit from this person, a little bit from that person, a little bit from that one, and then just made it my own the way I wanted to work for me.
Yeah.
And that can happen to any one of you. With so many different people with different years, amounts, knowledge, that kind of stuff, which is a great knowledge of you to learn and figure out what is best for you and what works best for you.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely.
And so that's one good thing I like about the morning show. You can ask any question and you'll get an answer of some way, but it's what you take out of it that you can do and use for your store or your platform you sell on.
Yep.
So how was everybody's evening? I know we had a busy little day yesterday with the marathon of auctions and all kind of things were happening. And
yeah.
So it turned out to be a good day. We had a little snow here yesterday. I woke up this morning. It was 18 degrees. And as of a little while ago, it was still under 20. So we'll see how the weather's supposed to go today. It's supposed to get in the 40s. That's going to be interesting.
It was a great day for me. I got a lot of stuff done yesterday.
Right.
I finished some videos. I got a lot of followers on TikTok, which is fantastic. The encouragement is hit a nerve with people, and it's growing, man. And I'm super excited. I'm so excited. So I'm actually working on the thumbnail for another video, and I'll get it up here in just a little while. But today is Thankful Thursday.
That's right.
And, today's all about capturing your dreams, and you can do it. I mean, it's going to be a great day. So anyway, the video will be out here probably in the next 20-30 minutes or probably so. I'll drop a link whenever it's ready.
And whoever lives in Maryland, you might want to check your lottery tickets. Last night, somebody in Maryland won the big jackpot from the Powerball.
What? That must be nice.
They said one winner, and it was in Maryland.
You know, if I hit the lottery, I would still be doing this right here.
Exactly. I wouldn't stop.
I love this. This is so much fun.
So I got to call my stepsister and see if she was one of them. If she was the one.
Yeah.
She lives in Maryland. So I don't know if she buys tickets or not, to be honest with you. Wendy said heading to 70 to 80 degrees today and later this week. Wow. That is a big change from what y'all had this week.
Yeah.
Y'all were in the low numbers there.
That's right.
Let's see. I got another sale on eBay. I think I do. God bless you. Yes. I got another sale.
That's awesome. Oh,
I've been selling a lot of vinyl albums lately.
Yesterday, I also made the biggest sale that I've ever made.
Wow.
I had bought a stereo system. It was a Studio Standard by Fisher. Stereo system at an estate sale for $40. And the lady, whenever I went in there to look at it, she wasn't even going to sell it. She was trying to sell me some lamps in the back room. And she asked me what I look for. I said, I like the old vintage electronics. And when we was leaving her house, we walked through the living room and her husband said, hey, what about that old record system, stereo system we've got up underneath the cabinet? And she said, I don't know. We had never used it. And we got down there and looked at it, and it was brand new, never been used. And so I plugged it all up and tested it and everything, and I gave her $40 for it. And then yesterday I sold it for $700. So that was a pretty good flip, y'all.
Well, hello, and good morning to Mr. James. Hello, how are you doing? Good to see you.
Good morning, James. It's great to have you, buddy.
Yeah, I just sold an album for $33.25, brand new sealed.
That's awesome.
But it makes 2 albums last night that sold. This one finally paid. Yeah, Wendy's near Tampa.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that there was others that would live in Florida was talking about the weather, so yeah. So yep, I got a lot done yesterday. I got 48 drafts, all pictures taken, just ready to list.
That's awesome.
It's been a busy 2 days. I've been trying to get more done.
Yeah, I hear you.
I try to make sure I get my drafts and my pictures done. That way I can just list.
Yeah.
And then that way I even went in and made sure I got all my totals. I have a few items that are like 4 of each and that kind of thing. I love doing one listing with multiple of the same listing because it's a lot quicker.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, what I do is when I do list the first item, I do go back and change a little bit on the pricing by depending on what that first one sold for.
That's what
Every now and then I do send out offers, but no, I do not send out offers like yesterday. Day before yesterday, I listed the items that I listed, and then the same day I sold one of the items, and it was in my send an offer. I said, no, I can't do send offers on the same day. I just listed that.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad I didn't because it did sell for the full asking price. So you just got to be able to work with your numbers and make sure you're willing to let it go a little bit lower if you've had it for a long time. When it's something new, I don't send out offers.
Yeah. Huh. That's the way I am. I'll always go through my listing and I will change up the prices, change up the title. If something happens and it's not for selling for some reason, then I'll go over and I'll change some stuff. I'll go through there and I'll add a better description. Or
One thing I don't like about doing that's a new thing with this item specifics. I have a hard time saying that.
Yeah, I do.
It seems like every time I do that, now mind you, you can have everything done. You can have them all ready to go, and you got the little lightning ready that you did. But then every day I'm getting more of those. Well, you need this one. You need this. You need this.
Yeah.
Really, I just had it all done for the last. I just changed the words in my title. What's going on? You know.
That's right.
That's aggravating. But yeah, if I get one at a time, I'll get them knocked out immediately because I don't let it go any further than one day. So yeah. So any specific topics or anything everybody wants to talk about? Any questions? Feel free to answer them. I do have the link in the chat. If you would like to come on and speak in reference to anything you may have going on in your on your YouTube channel or your platforms you're selling on or anything special coming up. Hello, Miss Jules. Hello, how are you doing? And welcome. I know lately you've been busy. So it's so good to see you. Good to see everybody.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see everybody here this morning. I was telling John that last night, whenever we were having the auction, I'd been up all day and I'd been working my tail off trying to get everything done. And like I said, I got a lot accomplished yesterday, but we were in the auction and it was going around everybody's turn selling stuff. And I guess I got sleepy. I don't know. I passed out on them. I was like drooling and everything. And they got back around to my turn and they're like, all right, you ready, Trent? And I was like, what?
Now you do know there's a couple of channels that do the funnies, and you may make the funnies on that one.
Yeah.
But sleeping on the job, huh?
I was like, sorry guys. I told him, I said, look, I gotta go to sleep. I'm done.
Let's see. Yes, I would love to speak on topic. Do you really fall asleep? Did you really fall asleep last night on the auction? You almost made me pee in my pants laughing.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Queen said, yes, he did. I only seen one other person so far fall asleep in an auction, and I missed yours. So, oh well. One is in my books. I'll have to watch the replay.
Yeah, but I couldn't help it, guys. Like I said, I was exhausted. And usually my bedtime is about 9:30, and it was about 10 o'clock last night. And I had drool just like rolling down my face. Like it was a man. I must have been sleeping good.
I was in bed before 8 o'clock last night. I just couldn't go nowhere after being up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I got up about 1:30 this morning.
So. Johnny did. No, I never fell asleep on the on an auction. So yeah, I wish I would have saw it, but again, I couldn't go past 8 last night. I was in bed before 8.
Yeah,
I was exhausted. But then again, I got a lot done yesterday. Didn't take no naps. Everybody else was, "Were you taking a nap?" No, not me. I had too much to get done.
Yeah, 99% of the time I won't take a nap during the day.
Yeah, I try to, but just for some reason I just can't fall asleep or take a nap during the day when I'm thinking of what I got to get done, this, and that, and do things during the day that, like yesterday I couldn't stay awake. I couldn't stay asleep yesterday. That's why I was up at 1:30 in the morning. Because my mind was like, okay, I got to get this done. I got to get this taken care of, and
That's right.
When that happens, I just get up and get it done.
Yeah, that's what I am too. I got so much things that I want to get done that I go tackle them. and get
Just
them
like
done.
this morning, I woke up at 4:30, jumped out of bed, said my little morning prayer, and it's like, oh my God, I'm late.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I wasn't. I slept late. That's all. Let's see. Queen says, Trent, you sent me an invoice, then canceled it. See another, then cancel it. I knew you were tired. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. What had happened was whenever I was putting everybody's information in, it asked me if I wanted to create a contact for them. That way, next time I go back and I do it again, it's already in there. And I had created the contact, and I didn't realize that it had the email and the contact in there. And whenever I sent the invoice, it sent it twice.
Yeah, I had that
And
problem at first too, but I had to figure out why that was happening. So yeah,
I tried. I was going to cancel the one, and so I mean, but I'm pretty sure I received the payment on it, so we're good. If not, I'll send you another invoice. I'll just have to just check it and see.
yeah, just make sure you didn't cancel them by mistake.
Yeah,
That happened to me, like I said, when I first started, and I had to get used to how to do it. Once I did it, it was happening anymore.
yeah, that's right.
I had to always because it sent two, but because of the fact that when you put the email in, you have to tap out of it and then go back and edit. That way you can add their information. If you don't do it that way, then it acts like it's another entry when you're doing it with their information and their mailing address.
Okay,
So
okay.
what I do is I create the email first, which it lets you do first. Then you tap out of it and go back, and then it will work that way.
Oh,
Johnny, I don't remember who it was who what. Johnny, I don't remember who it was or whose auction, but the watchers had to call 911 to her to check see if she had died and not just fallen asleep. Oh wow,
wow.
darn! I've never heard of that one, but Lord, jeez, I would not want to be part of that one. I'll be
Yeah.
freaking out.
Hey, thankfully, they had watchers that would care enough to call.
Exactly.
That's awesome. That's sad, but it's
She
awesome.
at auction for you did it on one of her shows. I heard about that. Yeah. And again, you got to remember sometimes some of these auctions they do. Well, hello and good morning, Virginia. I do see sometimes where if they do like those marathons and they don't really get enough rest before that can happen. I've seen it done before. Yeah. But that happens when a lot of they do those long marathon ones. Was it the and it can happen because again, some people just get involved so much of what they got to do for it and get prepped for it that happens. Sometimes your body just says, "Okay, it's enough. You got to stop. You got to rest," and you just
That's
listen
right.
to your body. But at least you had somebody who cared and called. Yeah. Speaking of that, has anyone? I've been thinking about her because I've been selling a lot of the albums that I bought from her, and I haven't seen her. I don't see her channel anymore. I don't see her on any social media sites. Has anyone heard from or seen Brittany Brands? For some reason, I don't have any more notifications from her. I don't have her on any social media. Um, and all of a sudden, I don't see her anymore. So I was just wondering because the albums that I've been selling lately, the ones I bought from her, and that's what makes me think about her every time I sell an album. So if anybody has heard from, just let us know.
Yeah,
Just a concerned situation where I haven't seen her, and I don't see anything on her chat. I don't see anything on her YouTube channel. I don't see nothing on any social media anymore. So, yes, that was my question. I was worried about her. Oh yeah, that was Queen too. Yeah, her and I had a conversation about that as well. And it was just, you know how when you think of somebody and you just, oh wait, I haven't seen her in the chat a while. Has anybody seen her? So I wanted to ask if anybody has or seen her or that kind of thing. I heard that she left YouTube. Okay. Because I did see that I can't find her channel no more, and I did look on my sub list, and she's not there anymore either. I know she was doing a lot of auctions, and then she did a lot of listings and a lot of videos on sourcing, but haven't heard from her since.
yeah. I've never heard
Actually,
of
Robin,
her.
because she said funniest part too. That's where I saw that. Yep, you're right. Robin, because she said did a funny, and actually the one of someone sleeping in the auction was in that funnies part two. So if you check it out, you'll better see what she's talking about.
Yeah,
Virginia, I must have missed that part. Victoria told us. Okay. Yeah, it's just I was wondering because I didn't see her. I don't see her on any social media or anything. So it's just a concern to make sure she's okay. Especially when you see somebody for so many times, so often, and also you don't see them anymore. So
yeah.
I understand that happens. So was just a thought of maybe asking if anybody has had heard from her or seen her.
Like I say, I've never even heard of her. So
Yeah, she used to be a lot in the morning shows with Victoria and with James and Larry on the weekends. But I haven't seen her in a while. I think the last time I seen her, she was on the morning weekend show with either James or Larry, or it might have been even Kevin and Never Ending Saga. So,
okay.
Yeah, she's been a pretty busy mom. Yep, you're right.
Okay.
She's always busy with the kids. Usually really good at super multi. Yes, she is. So yeah, I was just thinking about it, and if anybody was knowing anything about her, and if anything over there through okay. Just when you start talking and thinking about somebody, you haven't seen in a while, especially with everything going on right now.
Yeah, that's right.
So it was just a matter of thought, So if anybody does hear from her, just let them know we're thinking about her, and heard my thoughts and prayers for sure.
That's right.
That's one thing she always did. She always multitasked. She took care of her kids. She takes care of the YouTube that she was doing, all her sales and listings and all that good stuff. So what is everybody's plan for the day?
First up and foremost, everybody that ordered something from me last night, that's the first thing I'm tackling this morning after the show, is I'm going to get all of that stuff boxed up, ready to ship out, and then I'm going to go ship it. And my orders today are, I've got so many packages going out, which is fantastic. I made a lot of money yesterday, so that is great. For it being a Wednesday, it was kind of surprising that I made that much money. But I'm not griping. I'm not complaining. It's fantastic. Right. I love it. The building that I'm in right now, I made that note probably 8 times. So, I mean, it's great. It's wonderful. I'm so excited.
For me, I got the 48 listings with pictures I need to tackle. I have a 2 o'clock appointment, so I'll be going into pampering myself today for the first time in a long time. Yeah. I'm going to get a mani-pedi. I need it, Lord Jesus.
There you go.
I'm getting it done today at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. It's that past time. Yeah. So other than that, I got everything ready to go and try to get some more stuff listed and inventoried on a spreadsheet for my antique booth. Because I'm trying to see again if there's anything come available soon that I can get a bigger booth instead of 2 smaller booths. So still working on that. I got more inventory to bring, so I've been working on that as well. So if I can bring a good haul at one time.
That's right.
Let's see. Tools.
Something else too today. Whenever if I get a little bit of free time, then I'm going to go ahead and start working on next week's videos and try to get ahead of everything on them. And my wife got on to me. She said, next time you do a week's worth of videos all in one day, change clothes. And I said, what? She said, you done Monday's video, and then you turn around and you recorded Tuesday's video, and then Wednesday, she said, everybody's going to think you don't ever change clothes. I go, well, maybe so. I said, I didn't even think about it, but yeah, I said, from now on, I will at least change shirts before each video. So
yeah, and what I understand that because I did a video last week and I didn't realize I went back to do something as an intro because I forgot to do the intro. Yeah, and it just so happened that I usually wash my clothes twice a week, so I always make sure that it's always in rotation, especially when I do my bedding linens. I always take it off every week too as well. And it just so happened I wore the same shirt that morning to do the intro, not realizing it when I did it. Yeah. That always worked out pretty good. But I'm always making sure I never do the same or multiple videos in the same day. Yeah, I do them ahead of time. If I do, then they're in a file. But I never do multiple videos in the same day when it comes to that. That's just me.
Yeah, that's like these videos. They're just 15-second videos.
Right.
So I mean, it's fairly simple to record. It's fairly fast to do all of it. And then what I do is whenever I upload all the videos, and I'll just leave them private until the day, like Thankful Thursday. Today's Thankful Thursday. Right. And then here in a minute, I will make it go public. Yeah. And, but I had to go in here and fix the thumbnail and stuff. But it's super simple to record those videos So I just went ahead and recorded a week's worth of them all at once, and then but from now on, I will at least change clothes between each video.
Jill says, I'm still going through and cleaning and disinfecting all 8 pounds of jewelry that I got from my stepsister. Only about a tenth of it is reasonably resellable, but is stripping the beads and crystals. Wow. And I had into a bag for organizing. Well, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Hello, hello, and good morning to the flipping sports guy. How are you doing this morning? I want to
What's going
say
on, buddy?
Paul, I think.
Yeah.
You're doing shorts or just short regular videos?
They are actually shorts. And I was told that if in order to grow your YouTube channel or your TikTok or anything like that, the best way to do that is to give people a 15
Got
to
it right.
20-second clip. That way, because a lot of people, they don't know what you're about. They don't know anything about your channel. And if you go in there and you give them a long video, then you're not going to get all the watch time. And since
And
I've,
don't you have to put hashtag short in your title?
yeah, that's right. And yeah, I don't know if it's hashtag short or hashtag shorts. So I put both of them.
James, the one I saw him in here a while ago. He would be the one because I know he did a video on that.
Okay.
Let me see if he's still in here. James Pruitt, can you put your link in the chat when you did that video on the shorts video and what you have to tag it with? Because I know he did a video on that. He has different channels, and on one of them he does a lot about YouTube, and that was one of the topics when they first came out, getting popular with, experimenting with.
Okay.
Hello, Miss Perlini. How are you doing this morning? Hello, hello, and good morning. So yeah, he did a lot of videos, but he has different channels. So I don't know which channel he actually put that on. So James, if you're listening, please go ahead and put your link in there if you can get it for James to Trent to check it out.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Again, don't forget to put your links in the chat. By the way, another way to see that, Wendy, she's like 16 away, I think, or 18 away from her 100 sub count. So if you haven't checked it out, please check to make sure you're still subscribed to Wendy. That is Lucky Charms Wendy.
That's right.
She's getting close to 100, and I know we love those milestones. I enjoy seeing them happen here on the morning show. And it's just one of those things. It's like a marathon. I just get excited when I see others succeeding and getting to their numbers that they're looking for.
Yeah.
Thereafter, actually, just to let everybody know, Aaron Proctor actually got now over 103 subscribers.
That's awesome.
That's doing well as well. He was in the chat too. So let's see, Trent. Just make sure it's hashtag shorts in your description with an S.
Okay. Well, I put the shorts in the description, but right here, well,
let me take this off. There you go.
Yeah. Encouragement by Trent. If you'll subscribe to that YouTube channel right there, then you will get, or you can subscribe to my TikTok or follow me on TikTok or anything like that. All it is I'm posting these 15-second videos, 15 to 20-second videos saying like it's Wonderful Wednesday or it's Terrific Tuesday or Marvelous Monday, stuff like that. And it's just giving everybody some quick motivation to tackle the day and that you can overcome whatever life throws at you. And like I say, it's just 15-second videos. It's just something to get your day started and help everybody have a better day. So, and I'm going to try to keep doing these things every day for you guys. That way, you can come to my channel and you won't spend just 15-20 seconds watching the video. And it helps me out because if you watch the whole video, then I actually get more watch time. And YouTube sees that, hey, they're watching the whole video and they'll share it more. And it'll boost my channel and help my channel grow. But it also gives everybody encouragement. And that's what it's all about, is encouraging people.
All right, there's Wendy's link to her channel. Again, she's 18 away from 100. I know she's looking forward to when she does hit the 100. Bernie says, I'm so mad I missed the auctions yesterday. That is understandable. It happens. But then again, you can always go back and replay. And if you see anything you like, you always can reach out to the person that was actually doing the auction itself. Hello, and back road bitter, Mr. Chuck in the house. Hello, good morning. You do so much to help people reach their goals. Thank you for that. You're welcome. And that was my goal when I first started going live. Again, I know how hard it is. Everybody has to start at zero.
That's
But
right.
I love seeing others succeed and help them succeed as part of my, I guess, motto and my business ethics when it comes to others. And I enjoy doing it. Hello, Tom. Tommy
That's
2.0
right.
Bargain Effect. Good morning.
What's up, buddy?
If you haven't voted, I saw the thumbnail. He did a video yesterday, which I didn't see. I didn't watch it yet. Sorry, Tommy, but I will see it today. I will watch and catch up. There was another video that he put out in reference to the voting. Today's Thursday, so today's the last day to vote for getting your person you want to be voted off, and that will be tomorrow. Is episode? I think I saw the thumbnail 4. I think that's what it is. I saw the thumbnail this morning when I signed in, and that video is out tomorrow for the Masked Singer YouTube style. I keep forgetting it.
That's right.
Let's see. Everybody's saying hello. You're welcome. Encouraged. Very encouraging. Yes.
Well, thank you.
So good to see everyone in the chat in the morning. Again, if you would like to come on, the link is at the top in the blue box. You're more than welcome to come on and talk about either a platform you sell on or your YouTube channel if you have anything special coming on and that kind of thing. I do watch the replays. Yeah, I do too.
I do.
That's all right. You're fine, Jules. I
Yeah,
understand.
that's right.
Yes, episode 430 elimination. That's what it is. I knew I saw the thumbnail for it this morning when I signed in this morning.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good show. I'm excited. I'm excited. Of course, I'm always excited, but I'm really excited whenever I get to watch something I enjoy.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That's the only, well, right now, that's one of the main shows that I stay up late to watch.
Yeah.
But usually I'm in bed early. But usually because it's Friday, I don't have to get up too early on Saturday. I do stay up and watch that. And sometimes I do stay up and watch other channels too. Just
right.
depends on how long of a day I had. Love Trent Energy. Yes, yes. That was one of the reasons I reached out to him to become a co-host in the morning with him.
That's right. I'm glad you did. I'm having a lot.
Everybody, please keep your thoughts and prayers out there for Des. She's under the weather when it comes to her sinuses. She's got some issues with the weather changing and that kind of thing in this time of year. So keep her in your thoughts and prayers for a speedy recovery, because I know she's dealing with it. I used to deal with that all the time. I'm so blessed that here in Massachusetts, I haven't had that problem since I moved here. In Louisiana, it was terrible. I always had hay fever, couldn't breathe, had to take medicine, and I haven't had to buy any since I've been up here. For that. It can be miserable. So yeah, hopefully we hear from Aaron if it was him that won the money out of Maryland, because that's where he lives. Somebody won the big jackpot.
It must be nice.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
And it was only one ticket that was sold too. One ticket that won. And a lot of times people even buy it like a group. Like an office group does it too. I know that. So I know I need to get in touch with my stepsister and see if she was one of those. Because I know that she was in an office. I don't know if she did any does that or not. Let's see here. All right, and also in the hospital, but she's recovering, and it was something else when name's blank on me. Sandy Kurt as well.
Yeah, that's right.
I heard the update. I want to say it was yesterday. I think Susanna had talked about it, but she's doing okay. She's getting a little better. Yes, Maria is not only sick; she is suffering from an accident she had during the Christmas holidays at her house.
Yeah.
So she's she was in the chat yesterday, day before yesterday, and she said that the biggest thing is for her is she's not able to walk yet. So she's going through that as well.
Sandy was actually in the auction.
Did come in the show. I'm sorry, what?
Sandy was in the auction last night, a tease auction.
Sandy Kurt?
Yeah. Yeah, she was, I guess, from what I understand, she was laying in the bed and she was watching the auction and she was bidding on stuff. And whenever she started bidding, everybody else just stopped bidding against her. So they let her buy whatever she wanted to buy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whose auction was that on? Yours last night you were on?
Yeah, on Hemlock Ladies.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't understand. Yeah, she's still in the hospital.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, Mara's doing okay. She's just getting her strength back, and she's hasn't been able to walk yet. She's in the stuff recovering from a house accident. Yep. She was in the bingo Monday night, Miss Mara, and she was not able to play, but she was there just to support the channel and give her something to do, she said.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she was in an accident at her house, but she's okay. She's just recovering. Yeah, I didn't know this. I didn't watch last night's auction because, like I said, I went to bed early. But that's good to hear. And then last night, if y'all caught Paul's auction, but Miss Sandy, his wife, was able to be on there to do some auctions on her jewelry that she makes. If you haven't seen that, definitely go back and watch that replay from Paul's channel up. I was able to buy some last Wednesday. Not yesterday, but the week last week. It might have been Friday. Paul had some of her jewelry, and I was able to buy some piece of brooches, pendants.
Yeah.
Andy Kirk, yes. Keep them all in your thoughts and prayers, please.
That's right.
Yeah, we try to keep up with everybody that's either sick or having issues or that kind of stuff, or in the hospital. We keep them in our thoughts and prayers. There were so many live shows, yeah. But I have to say, last night when we first started our show, the whole night we only had maybe 7-8 second lag. That was pretty good for everything and all the channels that was having lives last night. I thought it'd be worse than that.
Yeah, that's right.
Only between 7 and 8 seconds. That was pretty good because I knew the last couple of months we've been having issues where it's been lagging more than that.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Mike from January House. Hello, and good morning.
What's up, buddy? Long time no see. He was on the auction with us last night too. Yeah, it was a good auction. We had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Until I fell asleep.
I got to go back and watch that one. I'm wondering how many people actually did a screenshot of that one.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, you only did that one last night, so you had a long day yesterday.
Yeah.
James says he had a great day. Sandy's jewelry is more beautiful in person than in art. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I was able to get a lot of pendants that was on the last auction. I was able to buy some of her work. So nice, just like how many can you buy, how many you like, and that kind of stuff. It was some nice pieces. Trent, the plush I bought from you was the first time I bought plush ever. Bought your cause. They were boxed.
Yeah.
Got too many dust allergies to keep plush. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I do with my plush is I keep them in a suffocation bag, in a box.
She bought some of those Beanie Babies, the rare ones.
Oh yeah.
I went through all the Beanie Babies, and the ones that I sold last night, all of them were rare. They were the
errors.
It had errors, yeah, and they like the actual Beanie Baby itself said it was made in 1993, but the box all said 1999.
Right.
And I got to looking them up, and they're worth quite a bit of money. And I think I sold them for all 4 of them in the set for $15.
Wow.
So she got a good deal.
3 sets, didn't you?
Yeah, I have 3 sets of them, but I only sold 1 set last night.
Right. Hello, Dan. Art Vandalay. Hello, Dan.
What's going on?
Hello, Mike. We're saying hello, Paul. The necklace she made, green pendant, was stunning. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I think that particular one you're talking about, Susanna, I think those were some that she may have gotten because I don't think those were the ones that she made. I'm not 100% sure. But I could be wrong. But yeah, she does some great work. Dan the Don.
Yep.
Yeah. I gotta steal. Yeah, you did. Those are going for pretty good money if to the right buyer. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to the pendants because I did buy a few. That were really nice. And I'm sure all of her work, like Wendy's. Like Susanna says, they're more. Was it Susanna said that? Wendy. That they're more beautiful in person than it is on the camera. And a lot of times that happens where you see something and you get it in person and it's totally different and a different look. It's better too.
For some reason last night, whenever I was trying to show the pendants and the stuff, it's like an emerald green. It's real pretty green. But whenever I'd show it on the camera, it would be like a bright red.
You know why? You have the green screen or blue screen on.
See, I turned it off, and it was still, for some reason, my camera, it just changed the color.
Even though you turn it off, you have to turn it off completely on your background. The actual setting, you have to turn it off in your settings.
Okay.
Carol has that same issue. If she doesn't turn it off, it changes the colors in the actual. She was doing the auction on New Year's Eve, and it happened a lot. So she had to go in and kind of guide her to where you go back and you take it off completely. Because if you don't, you will still get that effect on your jewelry.
Oh, see, I don't know.
You have it activated, but you don't. You just took it off just for that moment. You have to go in and turn it off in your background in the settings.
Oh, okay. All right.
That does have an effect on the jewelry or anything you're showing.
Yeah, but I was trying.
Hello, and welcome back by Silver. Hello, and good morning.
Good morning, buddy. Good morning. I dropped the link to the daily encouragement.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, there it is up there.
So if you need to pick me up, like I say, it's only a 15-second clip.
So what do you call Tuesday? I know most people call it Taco Tuesday. What you call yours?
Tuesday is, I would have to look it up because I'm going to try to change it up every week.
Oh, okay.
So, that way,
that thing you do.
Yeah, like Mondays is like Marvelous Monday, and one Monday it'll be Miraculous Monday, and just Thankful Thursday. What else? I don't know. I'm just gonna be creative and just come up with different days. And
Art Dandelion says Terrific Tuesday.
Terrific Tuesday. That's right. That's what it was.
Wendy says love the shirts, Trent. Just watched it.
Oh, well, thank you.
I have a confession. You do a lot of those confessions. I like your videos when you do that.
Yeah.
Just never know what's going to be coming up next. I don't know what to call you. Just never call me late for dinner.
Yeah, put a name in there so we know what to call you. Touching Tuesday.
Torching or Touching Tuesday.
Yeah, Touching Tuesday. That would be a good one.
Tuesday. Speaking of that, I need to do a video. I finally got all my merchandise in that I bought. To show off in a little video that I'm gonna make of the merchandise. I had Miss Carolyn from Carol's Creative Corner. She had the shirt that she bought. It was a blue color. I love the blue color. And so she did her video as far as the calling it the largest billboard ever, and she was advertising on her auction the other night.
Yeah.
I go by the name. I go by many names, Chuck. Just don't call me late for dinner. That is so true.
That's right.
I used to always say that.
Yeah. Everybody used to ask me, what do you go by? I was like, you can call me anything you want to. I don't care.
Call me late for dinner.
Yeah, you're not going to hurt my feelings. So.
Don't miss any other meal, but maybe I even partake in a few extras. I hear that.
Man.
Speaking of dinners, I got to finish my video. I'm going to put out this weekend. By popular demand and request is the Cajun bourbon chicken recipe that I got to put out. Finish that. That's my goal this weekend too. Have it done by the weekend.
That's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it myself.
I have to. What I'm going to do is I have to cut and paste the actual recipe itself to put it in my description bar because I do that in all my videos.
Yeah.
The ingredients.
Yeah.
And so this one is just easy for me just to copy and paste it and put it actually in there how to do it because you have to do it in steps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing. I have weighed right at 150 to 155 pounds for the last 20 years, probably. And
I'm so sorry to hear that.
And yeah, and here recently, I guess since I've started the YouTube and eating the Bluebell, I weigh 175 pounds, guys. I've gained so much weight. And of course, I used to run and I used to be a lot more athletic. And I still move around here in the building and that kind of stuff. But I'm nowhere near as athletic as I used to be because I don't get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go run like I used to. And it's one of them deals to where I'm gaining weight and I don't need to gain any more weight.
Chuck, what it is that all my videos that I do on my cooking channel, I do it step by step. I put all the ingredients in the actual description of all the cooking videos. And then I go through the video when I'm actually filming it. what I do is I actually go by step, and of course I do mention things that you can. If it's something you can substitute, I always mention what you can substitute things with. Because there is a lot of people, like for example, my stepmother. She is allergic to bell peppers, so I always make sure in all my videos to let people know when it comes to the tricks and tips of cooking, of things that you can change or alter. For your taste buds and or your anyone in your family who may have allergies to a particular food. Um, I even did a video which I need to get ready to put out next. I need to get on a lot of videos I did. It was a breakfast. It was a breakfast biscuit basket. It's actually a cool little recipe I did, so I did that as well. Hello, Westside Gary. Hello, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good to see ya. Yeah, I've been when I over a year and a half ago, actually before I even moved here, before I moved out of New Orleans, I was getting close to 300.
Yeah.
And so I put the brakes on and I said, okay, it's time to start losing weight. And then here I am a year and a half later, and I've lost 79.5 pounds. And for some reason, I'm at a standstill. I just can't lose anymore right now. But again, I'm going back in the right direction. So
Yeah, that's good.
I weigh more than before I was out. Yeah. But yeah, it's just a matter of changing the way I eat and what I eat and how much of it I eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know the hardest thing is to keep it off.
Yeah.
One thing I can honestly say, which I'm happy with, since I moved here and the docs that I'm seeing here did take me off a few of the medications because it was kind of reacting to all the medicines I was taking. But again, it does help for me because of the fact that I'm not eating all that fried food. Trust me, Robert had a picture he showed me the other day. And so I had him send it to me because I make sure I'm having to print it out so I will never get that big again. Yes, I will. I was knocking on 300 pounds and I had to change. And so now that I don't eat all the fried food, I don't eat all the po' boys, I don't eat all the rich food, I now cook and change what I eat in that aspect. Now I do eat once in a while, but I do watch what I order. But that's something that it's discipline. Trust me, it's hard.
See,
But
I got to blame all mine on the holidays because I wasn't eating Bluebell ice cream until they came out with a Christmas cookie. And they come out with a Christmas cookie ice cream, and I was eating I figured out you can only get 4 bowls out of a half a gallon ice cream. So
I have a question for you. Have you ever read the ingredients on how much per serving is a serving?
no. Look, my
Thank you,
bowl
Robert, all the time. He says,
is
but I
about,
only had a serving. I said, but Robert, your portion of a serving, what does it say on the back of the bag? You may think that's a portion, but the bag tells you only to have maybe 12 chips and you don't need half a bag. What's the difference? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, there's only 4 bowls of ice cream in a half a gallon. So
Hello, Jen. Good morning and welcome. Hello. How's everyone doing? Also, or each of you, I don't mind sharing. For me, I am 5'7", but I've always been a chunky little boy. When I was younger, I actually was very thin and very small when I look back at all my school pictures. But again, once you get older, you want things that you never had as a kid, and then you overindulge. You enjoy what's the word I'm looking for? Your culture in reference to food, and then you get a job that you're always on the road, so you wind up eating out a lot, and that what makes it worse. So for me, it's not an excuse, but for me, my reason of gaining so much weight was because I was always on the go. I would clean houses, but a lot of times I was working all day to where I couldn't cook a meal, so I would have to stop and get some eat fast food, and I wasn't thinking about what I was eating. I was just enjoying what I was eating. So now instead of I enjoy everything I eat, but I also eat in moderation.
yeah.
So it's kind of hard, especially when you're so used to eating what you want, when you want, and how much of it. And I love enjoying food, trust me. But when I hit knocking on 300 pounds, it was time to turn the other way.
Yeah, I understand that.
It's hard, but I
I
think what is good about me, though, I live in the country now. So I only do grocery shopping once a week. And so for me, and then I do once a month, or now it's been about maybe twice a month. I'll go to Ollie's and we get a lot of things there. But I try to keep away from junk food. I try to eat healthy things. Like in the morning, I'm always having my protein wrap. And then of course I try to eat before 6 o'clock every night, where we don't eat past 6 o'clock. And I try not to eat anything before bedtime. So it's kind of hard sometimes, but do what you got to do.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not going to deprive myself, but I'm not going to overindulge like I used to.
Yeah. For years and years for me. Oh, by the way, I'm 5'8", and but for years and years I had a lot of health problems, and I was sick all the time. And it's like whenever I would eat something, it just wouldn't stay in. As soon as I eat, I would have to go use the restroom. And I got to the point to where we were on a trip to my dad's house, and I was getting sick more and more and more. And my dad's house is about 6 hours away from me, and I literally stopped at every gas station between here and there, and it was pouring down rain, and there was a couple times that I actually had to stop on the side of the road and grab the roll of paper towels in the pouring down rain and go use the bathroom in the woods. And whenever I got back in the truck and I was soaking wet, my wife looked at me. She said, whenever we get back home, you're going to the doctor to figure out what's wrong with you. So we got back home, and she scheduled the appointment. Well, the doctor started running test after test after test, and they had a hard time pinpointing the problem. And one doctor told me, he said, "Yeah," he said, I'm pretty sure you have pancreatic cancer." And I was like, that's not good. And because I just lost an uncle with pancreatic cancer, and one guy told me that I had diverticulitis. One doctor told me that I had Crohn's disease, and come to find out, my gallbladder was bad. They went in and they done a HIDA-scan test, which is a nuclear test, and they said if you get sick during this test, then your gallbladder's not working right, and if you don't, then your gallbladder's fine. And they laid me on the table and they gave me the shot, and I was like, I feel fine. There's nothing. And then all of a sudden, I got sick as a dog, and they went in and they done surgery, and which is a good thing because I'm not sick anymore, but it's also a bad thing because now I can eat whatever I want to eat, and it actually stays in long enough to digest the food and everything like that. Right. It was about 10 years of me fighting this battle, and my gallbladder was working at 0.2%, which means it wasn't working at all. And I'm glad it's over, and I'm glad that I can eat whatever I want to, but now I'm gaining weight, and it's like, I got to stop eating so much.
Susanna has ideas for you. Meaningful Monday, trusting Tuesday, willingly Wednesday, transforming Thursday, forgiveness Friday, supporting Saturday, soulful Sunday. That's some good ideas.
Yeah, I just took a picture of it so I could write it all down. That's awesome. Thank you. It really means a lot to me.
Perlini says, Jerry, evidently Mike's daughter, they did a video where she was a little nervous on doing it, sharing the croquette. I might be saying that.
Sharing the crochet.
Crochet, maybe?
Yeah, crochet.
I need to check that out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I learned to crochet from my grandmother. Perlini says, I had my gallbladder taken out when I was 23. Hello, and welcome, Emily Conway. How are you doing? Hello. Is your show's on last night, right? Or is it tonight? You forgetting what day your show's on, and I'm usually in bed.
I think it's on Mondays nights, I believe.
No, Destiny's on Monday night.
Oh, Destiny. That's right. Destiny's is Monday night.
I need to make a little calendar to remember everybody. I'm lucky to be tall. Keeps me,
Hide the girth.
Yeah. I know for me, when I lost a lot of my weight before. Good morning, Misha. Hello. Good to see ya. I know for me, when I was going through my chemo, I couldn't keep anything down because I just lost my taste buds. It made me sick. Yeah. And I lost a lot of weight then. But once I was in remission, it's like I finally was able to gain weight again. But now I can't get the darn thing off.
Yeah.
I'm at a standstill, which is good for me because then I still working on it. I try to make sure I have no less than 6,000 steps a day or more. So then I keep myself busy for that reason. Yeah. When you get older, sometimes you just can't handle it. Yeah, exactly. I know when I was going through it, when I was going through my chemo, I had to stop eating Tony Chachere's in any of my meals because I was getting allergic to the cayenne pepper. And it was closing my throat up. That was weird because I used to always have no problem eating it. But only while I was going through chemo, I had to stop eating it because one meal I was at, my whole throat started closing up on me. And then I realized I needed some milk. And then I asked them if they cook with anything with Tony's or cayenne, and they said, yeah. So well, I can't have it. So yeah, you do go through a lot of changes when you go through chemo for anything. It's just
Yeah. Well,
like
a
it.
lot of people don't know what Tony C's is,
It's
but
a Cajun seasoning that has a mixture of a lot of good seasonings.
I love Tony C's, man. You
I
can't.
have a big supply of it. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to beat that one.
Yeah. So I usually keep a good little amount in my pantry.
I like just taking French
It
fries
makes me
right
sad.
after they've been pulled
Can't
out of
have
the grease and
more.
just sprinkle that Tony C's on them French fries. Oh man, it make like a seasoned fry. Oh, they're so good,
Yeah.
so good. Man, I'm getting hungry already, and I just ate breakfast.
I use the Irish everything, the ish on everything. I hear that.
That's right.
Yeah, and then again, when I do my videos, I do talk about the different things you can use and substitute and that kind of thing. So I need to definitely get that video out. I promised somebody that it would be out by the weekend.
That's
I
right.
even mentioned that person in the video. Trent, remember, eating now is a blessing. After you went years not knowing where you get your next meal would be,
Yeah.
the wait isn't a reward, a badge of honor, and you won the battle. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's
That's
true.
right. That's right. And that's like whenever I met my wife, I only weighed 85 pounds.
Wow.
And it's not because I chose to, it's because I didn't have food. I didn't have anything to eat. And it's a sad story, but it's also a great story because I overcame. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so happy today is because I know that no matter what you face, as long as you've got your feet flat on the ground and you can take a breath, then you've got hope.
Yeah.
And you can face today and you can face tomorrow, and it's going to be okay.
Wendy says, Paul says every show is related to food. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm watching a show in the evening and I'm cooking dinner. So, yeah.
Well, that's a big
See.
part of our lives is we like eating. So
Susanna says, my weight follows me everywhere I go. I try to run around and lose it, and it just seems to keep sticking. That's why I have this saying, a little on the lips, but forever on the hips. You just can't get rid of it.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll tell it to my stepmom all the time. She's always wanting, always baking. Oh, but I don't have no sugar in it. I use Splenda. Then kind of find out everything's just put in it. It's totally with a lot of sugar, and she doesn't look at that. So yeah.
Yeah.
And then every now and then I'll tell her, I'll take a little sliver of that.
That's right.
Absolutely. So now, yeah, I miss that too. But I love cooking with a good flavored stuff too. Anyway, so
yeah.
My friend is like a crazy stalker. You're so right about that.
I like cooking with red wine. Like if I'm cooking steaks and stuff like that, I'll marinate it in a red wine.
I like using sherry.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a stalker. You're so right. I have what's called the Dunlap disease. It Dunlap over.
Yeah,
so definitely knowing what you mean. When I was eating certain things, I like certain restaurants. You need to be able to go home right away. Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens too. So yeah.
Yeah, it got to the point to where if I eat a piece of bread, I was sick, and I couldn't hold it in, and it was bad, guys. It was really bad, and it was to the point to where we wouldn't go out to eat. I wouldn't leave the house. I would just stay home, and we couldn't enjoy going out as a family and going to do anything because if we went on vacation, I stayed at the hotel or whatever, and it was to the point to where I had to do something, and I told my wife, I said, whatever it takes, that's whatever we'll do. So we went to the doctors, and the doctors, after many tests and a lot of poking and prodding and needles, and which I'm not you never had to worry about me ever becoming a drug addict because you show me a needle and I'm about to pass out. So it was just, matter of fact, me and the doctor almost got in a fist fight one time because I went in the doctor's office. He's like, yeah, we're going to give you a shot and it's going to make you better. And I said, no, doc, I don't think so. I said, well, you want, give me a pill or something. And it's a great big old guy. And he said, no, we're going to give you a shot. And I said, no, you're not. And he said, yes, we are. I said, all right, doc. And I went ahead and started taking off my jacket because I'm ready to fight. I ain't getting a shot. And he said, what are you doing? I said, one of us is not going to be leaving this room. And
Yeah.
my wife told him, she said, yeah, he's not going to take the shot. He'll fight you first. So,
All right,
but
there's the link for Wendy's channel. We're gonna try to see if we can get her to 100. She's at 82 still. Emily said, where was it? No, it was Susanna that said, "God bless me horizontally, not vertically." Exactly.
I understand getting that way.
Wait, hi, bye, sleepless. Where did that go? Oh, hello, sleepless hustler. Was guys coming in and hit like button and then out. I'm so sorry. Well, I hope you have a good day. Thank you for coming in and letting us know you're here.
Yeah, we
Yeah, please,
appreciate it.
everyone, do me a favor. Make sure you do hit the thumbs up. It does help the channel. Also, I do need to make an announcement on the Pie Point. We are already January 21st, so we only have one more week left of this month. And there's like over a week with no one getting points from the comments to the videos for the month. So you do have a good bit of points that somebody can be earning if you want to get those points for the Pie Point giveaway.
Yep.
Just saying. Emily, could you put your link in the chat also to let everybody know what day of the week you do your shows for your channel?
Yeah, that's right. And also, Emily, whenever you get ready, ma'am, I'm ready. So whatever date you decide on, just let me know and I will be there. Okay. So just give me a heads up.
Yeah.
This week is actually pretty slow for me. I don't really have a whole lot going on this week, or actually next week. And I do have to, I'm going live with Adam's Exploits.
Uh-huh.
And I'm supposed to go live with him. I think it's Wednesday at like 5
But he
p.m.
does it at Monday. He does it on multiple days of the week. I thought it was just Mondays.
I'm pretty sure he went live yesterday.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize he did it every day.
So,
Okay.
yeah. But I will find out for sure from him. I will get with him and make sure what date it is. And then I'll let everybody know. That way you can come and join us and have fun talking about reselling and whatever it is we want to talk about. So,
Also, Susanna just put the link to her channel. She's at 148 subs. Let's see if we can get her more subs. But also, pointing out with Susanna's channel, if you want a good laugh, definitely go check out our videos. And
yeah.
also, if you're interested in seeing her artwork that she does, if you was not able yet to get it, occasionally you see my comment. I'm getting to it. Definitely go and check out her channel. That way, you can also see her first video she did on her different paintings that she did. Did you see my comment? I am
He
going back.
said, Queen Cleopatra said, I got booty do syndrome. My stomach stick out more than my booty do.
Yes, indeed.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. There's Wednesday link, and there's Susanna's link. Y'all can always make sure you put your links in the chat so others can go and subscribe to you. And if you have any particular platform that you sell on and you would like to get people to go and check out your stores, go ahead and put those in the chat as well. That's what this channel is about. Just remember, it's like a morning. Okay, it is on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. More relaxed on Saturdays. So just that's twice a week. There you go. Go ahead and put your link in the chat so everybody can go and subscribe to you and check out your channels.
Yeah.
Everybody saying hello to each other. Happy hustle, and then we talk about reselling and overcoming. There we go.
That's great.
The big bellies are
Sexy.
sexy. I law. Wait, wait. 20 pounds with COVID and horribly crapped to come out. Here are descriptions and her death. More than now.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Sorry to hear that. I didn't realize you had the COVID. Glad to see you doing better. You have a TikTok link for your videos, Trent.
I don't know. Can you get TikTok on a PC?
I don't know.
I
I
don't.
don't do TikTok.
I
Wait, I
don't.
think so because that's how I saw
Let me.
Simply Dana's videos. Yeah, I think so.
All right. Let me.
There's Emily's link to her videos. That's the one that she had last night, and you can always check her channel where you can make sure you're subscribed. Because she does 2 shows a week. And then of course on Monday nights is the Shamrock Pixie that's Taz. She does her nightly shows on Monday nights. I want to say it's 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Central. I have to schedule on my show. Wait, Trent, I have You scheduled for my show on March 31st on the Wednesday night.
On March 31st?
That's what she just said for you. So put it on your calendar. Don't forget.
All right.
Jen says, I never thought that skinny was very attractive. How do you call those? The love handles?
That's right. The love handles.
Make sure you got on your calendar for her on the 31st. It's a Wednesday night.
Okay. Yeah, I got it wrote down. Like I said, if I don't write it down, I just don't remember it.
Yeah, I know. I got my little list right here. I got to take care of today.
Let me see.
I have a thing where I always make sure I get that done for the day. I have it right here by my computer. She says she's looking forward to it. Cool.
Awesome.
So yeah, don't forget to put your links in the chat. Think of this as a breakfast brunch, conference kind of thing where it's collaborating and networking with others. It's free. You get all kind of good ideas and thoughts and questions answered. If you have any particular question or a topic you want to talk about, have a question about, we basically feed off the channel, the chat in the channel while the show's on, to where we gonna go with that flow in the channel. Morning show. Let's see, shame about writing stuff down. Yeah, I know. The older we get, the more we need to do it. I don't even think skinny is attractive either. I don't want to use skin and bone. Yeah. Steve says, I'm on every day at 6 p.m. Eastern. Well, go ahead and put your link in the chat, Steve. Just another thing I want to mention too. Whenever I'm doing an auction and or a bingo, a lot of times I don't let people put the links in the chat on those two, because of the fact that it's more of business going on, and that way we can see the chat and not get cluttered with links until I say y'all can put them in the chat. But here you can always put them in the morning show. You can always put them on periodically to where others can come in and subscribe to you. So feel free in the morning show only. Please, you're more than welcome to drop your links at any given time. But on those two that I do, as far as with the bingo and the auctions, I give a point of time of the show to go ahead and drop your links, only because we don't want to clutter the chat when bingo and or the auction going on. 2-time survivor over coke. Wow. Barely still those horrible long-term breathing problems. And for the parents, and I caught it again. Oh, my Lord Jesus. But it's good to see you here and that you're doing okay. Thank God. Really agree with you, Bernini. Yep. Dropped your link. There you go. Go ahead and subscribe to them. I didn't realize you did a show every day at 6. That's p.m. Where did I say? PM Eastern. Okay. I'll have to start checking you out, because I did watch the other show the other day where you did a Bible reading. Little pray thing. Bible study, I call it. Definitely make sure you check that out. And don't forget, I want to say every Tuesday and Thursday. From my knowledge, I did see she did go on live yesterday, but I know, from what I know and understand, every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. is the Hot Mess Thrifter, Amy, goes live.
That's
and
right.
then also the 12 o'clock, she comes on 11, at 12 o'clock is Bon and Mary. And I think from what I hear last night, they have the electricity back on. It could have been maybe a storm blizzard or something that happened. I'm not sure. But I think that Bon and Mary will be on today at 12, as far as I know. They're on every Tuesday and Thursday. She could not be on this past Tuesday. I understand, because it does confuse me. But yeah, and that's why I didn't mean to snap at her or make you feel like I snapped at you on the other night. It's just those are the two that I definitely want to wait at a certain time to do that. But I really appreciate it. Thank you. And there's Westside Gary's. Gary, are y'all doing any auctions this weekend? I know y'all usually do them every so often, or every other week, or you was doing it every week. So definitely make sure to check out Gary's channel. I know they just did one this past Saturday.
Let me see.
So definitely go ahead and make sure you help subscribe to each other.
Yeah.
Check out other people's channels, their videos, all that good stuff, because you just never know what you're going to miss if you don't get subscribed and hit that notification. Art Van does. Art, do you do a weekly show on a certain time frame? I'm not sure. I know I watch your videos, but I just didn't know if you did a live on a regular basis.
Wendy, I can't find the link to share. I don't know, for some reason. Maybe I could do it on the phone, but I don't know how to do it on the computer.
Okay. Gary says they're not going to be doing it this week, but they will be doing it on January the 30th. So definitely make sure you go to check out Westside Gary's channel, set the reminders, and make sure you hit the notification so you don't miss it when they do another auction, because they have a lot of good stuff. I have to tell you, when it comes to Westside Gary and Tom, I have never been disappointed with the stuff I bought from them. I do thrift with my videos weekly, and I also would sold. I know. I love the way you've been doing your video. I love the different color vibe things you wear in your videos, Emily.
Yeah.
I see. I do a live weekly Wednesday with January House and Philly Picker. We rotate channels. Okay, good. So make sure y'all check out all those channels. If you can put the links to all three of them, that way everybody make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on their show every Wednesday. What time do y'all do your lives, Art? Dan. Look who's in the chat, Miss Tinsel Till herself. Hello, hello, hello.
What's going on? It's glad to have you this
I'll never
morning.
forget her when I first started, and I know I'm the same way. When I start watching videos, I always go back and support people, and she was my first one. At every time I put out a video when I first started, she was always giving me those encouraging words, always giving me comments, and always giving me that first thumbs up and all the comments in my videos when I first started. And it's so good to see you. How you doing? I know she was doing a giveaway, and I forgot to go back and check and see if I won. So I don't think I did because I didn't hear anything. I keep forgetting who's do the giveaways. I go and do what they need to do for the giveaways, and I forget to go back and check. Thank you so much. The comments that makes me smile. Thank you. And again, you have to go see Emily's videos. Like Art, I remember watching Art when he was first starting, and now he's got over 1,000 subscribers, and he's keeping it going. I just love supporting everybody. I need to get the reminder. Yeah, I need to set reminders too for that reason. Oh, let's see. Prayer I can get my 21 listings done today. Goal is 21. Oh, that's right. I heard about that, Jen. She's doing a 21 listing daily every day in 2021. So how has that been going for you, Jen? Have you been able to keep up with that? I know sometimes it's a little hard, especially when you put that on yourself to make a goal for a daily thing. We do them at 1 p.m. Eastern. Okay. I'll have to remember that. End up with, oh no, sorry to hear that.
Oh no.
Doing okay now? Still getting well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know you've been taking care of your mom, I think it was. Wow. Sorry to hear that. Well, we're going to have to keep you in our thoughts and prayers also. Keeping getting you healthy. Yeah. You're welcome, Dan. Just remember, everybody, don't forget to put the link in, and also make sure you hit the notifications. There's so many different contents that are out there you can be learning from. Louis, Homestar Pickle, hello.
What's up, Louis?
Now, y'all met Paul Philly Picker yesterday. He was on the show yesterday morning. So he's part of the show with Dan and Art Vandalay and Mike with the January House on their rotations. I need to get a TikTok. I have an account, but I've never used it. Mom shared the love. Yeah. I know the last video I watched, you were taking care of your mom. Good morning, Melissa. How are you doing? Hello, and welcome.
Good morning.
I think it's just getting to that point where people are starting to wake up and having their morning coffee. It's so good to see all of y'all.
Yeah. Did
you say you are invoicing today?
Am I invoicing today?
Yeah, Jules asked. Oh, the other. Okay, never mind. That's a different one. Thank you for letting me know. That was a mistake. I lied. I'm sorry. That was Philly Flipper that was on the show yesterday, Paul, not Philly Picker.
I think you have done paid. Am I correct, Jules? Because if you have already paid, I will be shipping today.
Well, actually, she's asking if you're invoicing, because a lot of people, you may want to check that out, because I know you said you had a lot that you doubled on and you went back and deleted them.
Yeah.
You may want to make sure you didn't delete them all by accident if somebody was waiting to pay or waiting for them.
Okay. Well,
have a good day, Miss Jen. Hopefully you get your 21 done. I'm glad to see you got a goal like that. Lord Jesus, that's a lot. I'm up and outside working on my truck while listening. Whoa, cool.
Jules, if you could you email me again, please, ma'am? And I will double check and make sure I got everything.
I want to go through your invoices and make sure you didn't delete them all by accident.
Yeah.
Because I know if you said you had issues with double once, you said, no, I did not think so. I usually wait for the invoices before when I check my email again. Just go to check her email again.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you had doubles on a lot of them and you went back and deleted them, hopefully you didn't delete them all by accident.
Yeah, that's right.
Trying to all multitask. That's a little hard sometimes. Hello, and welcome and good morning, Frugal Peanut Reseller. I want to say peanut butter. Trent, what is your email? That's right. Let me stop this so you can see it right under his name.
All right.
There you go. No, that's not your email.
No, that's not my email. My email is, I will put it in the chat for you.
There you go. And again, don't forget to put your links in the chat for any platforms you may sell on. Also, make sure you put your links in the chat for the if you do content on YouTube or you're thinking about doing content on YouTube, put your links in the chat so others can go and subscribe to you. Just think of those who already have subscribers and you start doing videos, you already have an audience. Tell that all the time to Robert, too. By the way, Dan Vanderlei, I see that it's shipping ain't easy on your Easy Bake Oven. I see those. That's one of the newer models, isn't it? On that Easy Bake Oven you sold? I need to go back and catch up on your channel, too.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff I need to catch up on whenever it comes to watching YouTube because
I catch up a lot on the weekends.
Yeah, that's about the only time I have free that I can actually sit and watch stuff. Yeah. During the week, I'm so busy trying to get all the invoices and packaging and sales and stuff. That's like I've got 14 sales on eBay last night that I hadn't got around to yet. So
how many days do you have on your handling time?
How many days do I have on my handling time? Just one.
Okay. Yeah, don't get no dings on that. Hello, Nate. Every day I'm hustling. Hello. How you doing this morning, Nate? Multitasking for impatient folks are those with the little time, so that's pretty much a lot of the reseller. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
1997 version of, oh, wow. Hard to find those these days. Queen, if you're still here, I paid your invoice. Thank you so much for a great deal.
Yep.
Cool. Let's see. There's this channel you're doing. I would appreciate your support. Nate, are you doing a premiere today? I know you usually do one on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think. It's so hard to keep up with everybody. I'm trying to do my best to keep up where I can always promote you when I see you in the chat. I'm also, you know it, bro. Yep.
That's right.
Let's see, Emily, we touched on Poshmark and struggling with addiction. Great guess. Yeah, I need to go check out Jana if you want to check out, if you have issues or you want to have somebody to talk with. That's a great channel. You definitely need to check her out. She's got a good channel. I watch her when I'm up late like that. The Thrifting Goomba, good to see you. Hello, and good morning. How are you doing? Dave says, no, not today.
Yeah. Something else, guys, too. Every Monday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, Johnny has his bingo, and as soon as his bingo goes off, then I go live. Okay. We've actually been having more people show up in the chats, and my personality at 5 o'clock on Monday is like, and I have so much fun.
Wait. You gotta repeat that. Hold on a minute. Rewind. Do it again.
Right. Okay. But that's just my personality. Sometimes I get like,
I couldn't resist.
Yeah. Do it again.
Yeah, I couldn't resist. Rewind.
But, I mean, so we have a lot of fun in my chat, and we talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. But
you might want to rethink that though, because you got to remember, Simply Dana also goes on with her continuing game night.
Okay.
She does that every Monday after bingo, so you might want to check that out and see. Keep an eye on your views to see how many people you have, and that you might want to reevaluate when you go back on live.
Okay. Well, see, the thing is it's hard to find a time to go live that somebody else isn't going live.
Right. I'm just saying you might want to check your see how many. Keep an eye on how many you have watching you when you do that.
Okay.
Just to kind of get an idea.
Yeah.
How you and I were talking about how to find on your analytics on the biggest time frame when your viewers are on.
I went through there and I looked, and it says that I don't have enough YouTube time.
Oh, that's right.
For them to, it won't show me. So
yeah, you're right.
YouTube says you ain't big enough yet.
You don't have enough videos out.
Right.
Trent says Trent's lives are awesome. Yeah. Again, just you keep doing it, but keep an eye on it and see what happens, and keep track of how many you have in the chat at what time. Hello, Crystal, Rosie's Closet. Hello. Good morning. Gary, the Holy Artie Division towels are nice. Yes, they were. Especially those big beach towels that she had. Lord Jesus, that was some big ones. And that blanket. Blanket. I don't know where that came from.
Original auction OGs. Wood.
Yep. Yeah, it was nice to have Queen on the auction last night. I didn't tell anybody. I let it be a surprise.
That's right.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. She's been working a lot too, so it was really good to have her on there yesterday.
Yeah. Yep.
Again, don't forget to put your link in the chat so everybody can make sure they're subscribed to you. Also, make sure when you go to subscribe to someone that you hit all the bells of notifications so you don't miss anything when they do put out a new video. Let's see. Wendy at Lucky Charms Wendy is at 83. She's getting closer to her 100 mark. So try to make sure you help her out and get that. We know how that first 100 is always the hardest.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And that's like, I know most of y'all in here are subscribed to my channels, but if for some reason you're not, or you've been unsubscribed from my channel, then they are in the description down below.
I hate that when that happens because you subscribe to somebody, you watch their videos, and you go back to that channel and you're not subscribed. That aggravates the hell out.
That's right. Well, see, I've got the 2 channels, and the other day I was on one of them. I was on the Encouragement by Trent that I just started,
right.
And I was like, why didn't somebody's auction pop up? It didn't make any sense. And then I realized that I wasn't subscribed to everybody on both channels. Yeah. So I'm trying to catch up on both channels, guys, because I want everybody that's in the community, that I want to be able to reach as many people as I can reach and give them the encouragement. And if you subscribe to me and it shows me that you subscribe, then it reminds me, hey, I need to go subscribe to them too. So that's just
where it says resellers is not for the faint in the heart at heart. Saying all that, everyone enjoy today and get one thing of your priority task list done. This one more normal than ever normally do help someone. That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I like about doing this in the morning. I love helping others. I don't mind. And to me, that's my heartfelt thing that I do. I love to help others. Missed the auction yesterday. I wanted to see everyone. And again, that's understandable. Things happen. Take care, everyone. Louis, have a good day. Don't work too hard and get your goals done for the day.
Thanks, buddy, for stopping by. We appreciate it.
My goal is by next Thursday, so surprises can be released on next Friday. Okay, so we definitely need to get her to 100 so she can do her surprise.
Yeah, that's right.
Very important to click. If not, you won't get notifications. Exactly. You got to hit that notification, all bell notifications.
Absolutely. And I do on everything. Everybody I subscribe to, I always click that bell and click all, just because I want to support you guys. I want to watch your content.
That's a good point that Nate put up too. Some people do have a private sub list, so it won't show. Because I know Robert, I think, is one of them that does it, where he doesn't show when he subscribes to somebody. But that can happen where you won't see it or you won't get the notifications if they're private. Hello, good morning, Moon Goddess Treasures. Hello, good morning. Again, anyone who would like to come on and talk about your channel, any particular topic, anything you're doing special this week, promote your channel, promote your platforms you sell on. The link is in the blue box above. You're more than welcome to come on and do that. Anyone see Jennifer today? Hope she's doing okay. I only saw her last night. I did not see her yet today.
Yeah, I hadn't seen her today either.
She's in a lot of chats, a lot, taking care of everybody. Nady Pies, Trinkets, and Doodads. Hello, and good morning. Good to see you. Rosie said I need 17 more to hit 900. Wow, congratulations. You're getting close there.
Drop your link.
Drop your links in the chat.
That's right.
Speaking of Dawn from earlier, there's Dawn, 2 hip chicks. Good morning, everybody. Hope today we have internet again. So we'll be back online. Good. I was just talking about that a few minutes ago, Dawn.
That's awesome.
Which it didn't take email notification. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's right.
Sleeping, so because and that happens. You need to rest. The body was telling you to stop. What is your link? Yeah, go ahead and put your link in the chat, Rosie. Miss Crystal. I just learned how to add track to PayPal, so part of myself. Sorry, back in PayPal. Usually, if you're doing a use pirate ship, depending on what you're using for your shipping, and you use their email, they should automatically get a tracking on shipping.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way because I was going to each time I would sell something, bring it from the tracking and not realizing I wouldn't put the email on the top. They would go get it immediately. So yeah, that's why I do that now. If you haven't checked out Nate Pie's channel, Nate does a lot of good things. I love all his different shirts that he wears. I think he has more than I do when it comes to the bright, vibrant type shirts. So definitely check this channel out. There's Rosie's Closet link. Let's see if we can get her close to 900 and or over 900. If you haven't checked out Rosie's Closet, she does a lot of auctions. She also does auctions. I'm not sure if she still does it right now, but I know she was doing them with Todd. So check out her channel.
Just give a quick shout out to Rosie's Closet, Crystal. I just subscribed to your channel, and I just wanted to let you know that you are a very beautiful lady.
She does some great auctions too. I've gotten a lot of good things from her.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I love her little logo.
I clicked subscribe and I rang the bell, so I should get all the notifications now. So
every Thursday morning, Tuesday and Thursday morning, they do an auction. I don't know if they're still doing it though. I know she does. She does a lot of different platforms too.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And that's the
You're
thing.
welcome, Nate.
You know, that's like whenever we're reselling, sometimes if you're just getting started, the eBay or Poshmark or Mercari or all that different things, the different platforms you sell on, if you're just selling on one, sometimes you just don't make enough money to go full time at it or whatever. And what helps is if you will cross, what's it called, where you put all your stuff on different platforms, cross transposing or cross
post.
Cross post. Yeah, cross post. If you will cross post your listings, you'll have a better chance to make more money.
Remember, you got to remember to go back and take it off because it doesn't come off automatically. You got to take it off yourself.
Yeah. You don't want to sell the same item on both websites and then have to cancel one or on the other.
Also, Rosie said they're going to be coming back next month. So definitely check out her links. Don't forget to hit the notifications of all notifications, so you'll get it when she comes back out with the auctions next month. Also, hello, and welcome, Kathy's Corner. She does. Is it tonight, Kathy? You do your bingo. Kathy's Corner. Hello. Good morning. About go crazy. Most of the jewelry is only good to harvest beads. Spinning. Oh, that's a lot you got from your sister-in-law. Good morning. Hello. Want to make sure we say hello and I'll try to make sure you get everybody. Hope, Kathy, you're having a good day. Thank you. I've just upped to both yours. There you go.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You're fantastic.
So I have a question. Where did it go? Lord, do this. Oh, here we go. Question. Anybody post on Grail? And if so, how are they doing on that? I've never did. I think, Nate, are you doing Grail or are you doing Venmo or Vendu?
I've never heard of Grail. So
it's a cross-posting app or platform.
Oh, is it?
Last night. Okay.
So it helps you cross-post your listings on.
I think Nate had used to talk. Him and Anthony used to talk about that. I don't know what they use, I think it was Vendu. I know there was a big thing about that when it first started, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't. Does anybody in the chat use Grail?
I do everything manually usually. Like if I sell something on eBay, I will go to Bonanza and Poshmark and Mercari, and I will automatically take it off then.
But it's not a cross-posting company. It's a thing where you sell on them. I never did. Trailed is selling. Here we go. It's right here. Trailed is a selling platform. Oh, Grail. Okay. Grail is a selling platform for more trending or streetwear clothing. Okay. I didn't know. I thought it was a cross-posting, but I didn't know that.
Yeah. See, I don't really do clothing, so I do have some clothing for sale, but most of my stuff is like vintage electronics and toys and games. And
now, is it particularly men, women's, boys, girls, or is it just any type of vintage clothes?
Yeah, that's good to know.
I've never heard of it until recently, actually, so I don't know. Knives and.
Oh, you got the knives and Connect. Okay,
good.
She got it.
Okay,
that's awesome. I'm glad to get, and it was pretty quick. Hopefully, you didn't.
Men's selling platform. I didn't know that. Gary, I got my box today. Cool.
That's good.
Gotta love the spell. Yeah, I know. I hate that. It's aggravating when you know you want to try to type one word and it type something else and then won't let you take. Yeah.
Yeah.
Use List Perfect. I knew about that one. List Perfect. But I didn't realize it was a selling platform. Don't know why I thought it was some kind of cross posting, but it's actually a listing platform. If anybody would like to come on and talk about any particular topic, especially with this Grail thing, if you know and you do it and you want to mention it, you're more than welcome to come on. The link is in the blue box above in the chat.
Yep. Because
hello, and welcome. Good morning. I got the Sonics yesterday. Thank you.
I don't know anything about the Grail. So if you have information on it, then you can help me out personally, but you can also probably help everybody else out in the chat. So
it's a listing platform for clothing. It looks like, from what I'm seeing, it looks like men's clothing. Usually, Steve says it usually use List Perfectly. It works good. But yeah, she was wanting to know about the Grail platform in reference to if anybody's doing well with it and anything about it. Hard goods, it's only good with Mercari or they'll get stale, yeah. Grail is, I believe, is not available for Android. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Again, I never used it. So
yeah, it says that Grailed is the largest online marketplace to buy and sell menswear. So that's cool. That's good because
something about that because I didn't know that. Again,
yeah,
I had misconceptions. I thought it was a cross posting platform. I didn't know that. Again, I never looked into it either. So,
well, see, that's good.
I can tell you that different.
I like shopping for clothes, and I call me weird, call me whatever you want to, but whenever it comes to shopping, I know I'm weird and I'm cool with it. But whenever it comes to shopping, I love shopping. I love spending money. Which I also love saving money. I know how to make money. I know how to save it. But whenever it comes time, I also like spending it. And I enjoy going out and just browsing through the clothes and stuff like that. And my wife hates it. She hates going clothes shopping. She hates going shoe shopping. And I will spend all day. But whenever it comes to clothes, it's hard for me to find jeans that I like. And I finally found a brand called Buckle, and they fit me really well. And they're kind of like a stretchy jean. So all this weight that I'm gaining, they still fit, and it's fantastic. But they're like $100 a pair. And I don't like spending that much money on a pair of jeans. So if I can find a good deal on Buckle jeans, then I'm all over it, man. All over. The last 3 pair of Buckle jeans I bought, I paid $5 for at a yard sale. So, yeah, I bought all of them ahead.
Last time I bought jeans, I only have 2 pairs, and I very seldom wear jeans. I get them from the thrift store, but I just never buy much clothing like that as far as jeans. I'm not into all them jeans.
Yeah.
I love the Buckle jeans. They used to be expensive. Hello, Glenn. Wall Picker in the house. Good morning. Hello and welcome. I've heard of Grail, but I never looked into it. Not knowing it was just men's clothing.
If I had to choose just one pair of jeans to wear the rest of my life, it would be Buckle. And growing up, I was a Wrangler guy. I mean, that's what the cowboys wear. So that's what I wore. And I had
a large vintage selection. Vintage items listed $50 to $300. Wow. Cool. Anything inside the Buckle? Wait. Yes. You get anything inside the Buckle, so expensive but great quality. I never heard of it. I never heard of the Buckle. First time I actually hear that. And again, I only have 2 pairs. I don't wear them that often. What you bringing to show us here?
These are the jeans.
Oh, okay.
And like I say, they're kind of like a stretchy jean. They're more forgiving. It's honestly, it's like wearing a pair of sweatpants or something, but they're thin and they're comfortable. And it's like don't even have pants on, which is fantastic. I wish I could go naked all the time, but I can't.
Rosie said, vintage? I haven't checked out the Grail yet. Yeah. So answers your questions of Oh, Susanna says, turn around, Trent.
Oh, you want to see the backside? There ain't much there to listen to.
Oh my God. Let's see. Who was it? Oh yeah, Jules. She had asked. Does anyone actually sell on Grail? Because the main question was if you're doing good or how is that actual platform for you if you are using Grail.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't. I do some clothing, but not a lot. And a lot of times I'll buy clothing that's still brand new in the pack. What are they, Trent?
What are my jeans?
Didn't get a rear view. Oh, Susanna says, Trent, so show the turn around. Jules says we did not get get the rear view. What are they, Trent?
They are buckle jeans.
Sometimes checked out, guys. Crop rocks.
Tuned in time, just check out guy's crotch. Oh yeah, check out a guy's crotch. Hey,
How you doing, Money from Mars? Hello, hello, and welcome.
okay. Yeah, you never know what you're gonna see. So
I have not tried it. Yeah, I have never heard of it. And again, I have heard of it, but I didn't know what platform it was about. I had misconceptions that I thought it was a cross posting type platform. So if anybody uses Grail, we're trying to get answers for Jules in reference to that platform. And if you do sell, how easy is it? And from what I understand, you cannot do it on your phone on Android. So
yeah.
that's all I have.
There's a lot of stuff that I don't get me wrong, I love my Android, but there's a lot of stuff on this Android that I can't get that you can get on the Apple products like the iPhone and stuff like that. And it's kind of upsetting because, you know, Android and Apple, they're always in competition with each other. And you would think that they would make it to where you could get all the apps on both devices, but there's a lot you can't.
Crystal says she sells about 99% of clothing, and I have not tried Grail yet. Well, that's one thing maybe you might want to check into and see if it if it worked for you.
Yeah, it might be something you're looking into.
Now that we know that it's for clothing, men's clothing.
Yeah, that's right. Have you ever tried doing it?
Have you ever tried doing it? I haven't. I have not tried using Grail. I hope that's what we're talking about.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
She retracted.
Have I ever tried it? Have I ever tried doing it? Tried doing what? Be a little bit more specific and I'll answer the question.
Yeah, really. Watch how you ask a question in this chat.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I was a big fan of Wrangler growing up because all of my family wore Wrangler and we were cowboys and we used to rope and ride and bull ride and all that kind of stuff.
Morning, hello, and welcome, Natasha and Boris as willing and dealing. Hello. Sorry, I'm just not getting on here. That's okay. I understand. Rosie says, Crystal says that there's too many platforms already. It's hard to keep up. Yeah, I know. I'm very few of those that I'm working on right now that it's hard to keep up on all of them. I hope everybody's doing great. I am blessed.
Yes, absolutely.
Great day. Got a lot getting done already this morning. So, doing what? Oh no.
Bull riding? Yeah, I used to bull ride. I used to. I was wild, and I was crazy. And if anybody said, "Hey, I dare you to do this," I was already on it. Let's do it. And matter of fact, they told me there was a 2,200-pound bull that had never been ridden, and they said, you know, I dare you to go get on that bull. And before it got out of their mouth, I had taken off running. I had jumped off of the feed trough, and I was on his back. And that was probably not the best idea because he didn't want me there. And whenever I got up there, I realized that I didn't want to be there, and it was too late. It's hold on for dear life and see how long you can ride him. And that's the thing is I was crazy. Yeah.
All right, going back to I turned in just in time to check out the guy's crotch length, and then it wasn't the question when he says it was more of what you said about going around with no clothes.
Oh, well, it's just the freedom and the excitement and the looks on people's faces.
Is there a song about the streaker?
Yeah. No, whenever I get, you know that movie, I can't remember the name of the movie, where the guy, he finally gets rid of his son and gets his son out of the house, and it's just him and his wife, and he's running around. He's got his naked room. I'm gonna have me a naked room one of these days.
I'm waiting for Susanna's coming to come in the StreamYard. Remember that one? The one day it turned into we were talking about one thing about shipping, and then it turned into jackasses.
Yeah, donkey basketball.
Yeah,
yeah.
That was an interesting show because it changed up so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you have a lot planned for the day, and the weekend's getting right here around the corner already.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day, guys. We're going to have a lot of fun today. We're going to get a lot accomplished. And
yeah, this weekend I'm so glad because we got I have to do an Ollie's run. I'm going to get some more fresh moon pies and a couple of things I need to get. And we're going to be doing a meetup with Miss Susanna's Chronicle and Miss Carol at Carol's Creative Corner. And we usually go shopping at Ollie's when we meet up, and we go there and do some shopping. So.
That's awesome. So y'all live close together?
Actually, if we go, depending on which Ollie's we go to, we live 45 minutes if we go from both directions to go to this one particular one, it's 45 minutes for both of us. Going in the middle for us to meet. So that's the particular Ollie's that I do a lot of shopping at. And then with them coming from their direction, it's about 45 minutes each way for all of us.
I wish somebody lived close to me. I wish I had somebody that lived close to me. That way I could meet up with them and go thrifting and just.
Oh, Wendy's question was, I asked if you ever did the clothing optional lifestyle.
Actually, no, I haven't, and I probably never will. There's a nudist colony not too far from us, and I've been in there a time or two delivering stuff, but I've never. I just don't see myself doing that. I can't do that. I don't think.
Jules said that's nice. Yeah, what it is that, like, for example, when I buy things on auctions, I purchased a painting from Susanna. I got some items from Miss Carol, and so the good thing about it is that we get to actually meet, go shopping, and we get my items where I don't have to pay for shipping. So that gives us a reason to meet in the middle somewhere that we can go shopping and meet each other.
That's right. I need to take a road trip. I need to come by and visit some of you people and just get out.
Well, what we try to do is to see like how. In fact, what's her name? Oh my God, I forgot her name again. Sandra. I can't remember her last name. She has a restaurant, deli restaurant cafe, that we want to go to one day because she does some. From what I heard, Ms. Carol said that she does a lot of great cooking with her and her son. They own one of the franchises. I think they have one or two, and so we were looking at hopefully one day to get to go eat at her restaurant.
Okay.
She's always in the chat, so I didn't know she had her own restaurant cafe.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Son, yeah.
That's awesome.
So there's a lot of people we get to meet around in here that we've met. I've already met in person. I met Miss Carol, Susanna, Alexis, KIT, and Derek. So far.
Okay.
But what we did was we basically met like at Ollie's or the mall, things like that, to be able to meet up with some of the people that we actually meet on talk to on the internet. Yeah. Hello, and welcome and good morning, Ms. Julie. Hello. Donna is having a resale meetup in Florida. Oh, cool.
Okay. Depending on where out in Florida,
I would be nice to because I would love to go for eBay opening. Yeah, I just started in 2019 when I missed the one that they had at that time.
Yeah.
Then, I didn't get into it until July 24th when I first started. June 8th. We moved here June 24th, and I started July 28th.
Yeah. See, Florida would be all the way across the United States for me, so it would be a pretty good trip. The only resellers I know that are fairly close to me is Gail, small town picker. She lives in Austin area somewhere, which is about 4 hours away. And then there's Lonnie and Candace from Shed Flips, and they live about 4 hours the other way going into Louisiana. So,
yeah, they live in Baton Rouge. Actually, yeah. I think he lives north of Baton Rouge, and I forgot the name of the little town.
And then there's Kajun. Chris, Cajun Reseller, but I don't know where he lives. He lives in Louisiana somewhere, but I don't know.
Where they actually live. Yeah, they all in Louisiana. Swamp Picker, Glenn also
Yeah,
is in your.
Swamp Picker. That's right. That's what I say. The ones that I know around here, I wish we could all kind of like get together one Saturday or something like that and just meet up and say, hey, and maybe go out and do some thrifting together. If not, just go grab a bite to eat or something like that, just to get to know each other a little bit better.
Yeah, and again, you always got to be careful too. Make sure when you meet up, you meet in somewhere where it's in a good place that you can keep your distance.
Yeah.
I know we all want to hug and hello, hello, and all that good stuff. But again, you still have to be mindful of what's going on right now, because that's the same thing we do. When we meet, we really don't do the hugging and all that. We just have a good time, go shopping, and chit chat while we're shopping.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
have a lot of resellers here in Las Vegas area. Let's see. Julie says, "Where are y'all in Florida?"
He said, "Heard my name."
There he is.
That's right.
What part of Louisiana you live, Swamp Picker and Glenn? I know it's in Louisiana, but I just couldn't remember where in Louisiana.
Yeah, we were just talking about getting together and how I live here in Texas, and it would be better for us that are closer together to kind of get together and just shoot the breeze and spend some time together and maybe go do some thrifting or grab something to eat or whatever.
Remember the name of the town that Lenny and Lonnie and
Candace
live. I know it's right out of Baton Rouge, but I can't remember the little town.
Yeah, Swamp Picker, you live in Baton Rouge too?
Okay. Baton Rouge.
Okay, awesome.
Texas has a lot of resellers too, yeah. But yeah, they did. I know Chris did a meetup with. They went to Pennsylvania, and they had a little meetup that was like Kathy and James and Anthony, maybe I think Nate. There was a whole bunch. I did a meetup in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Willing and Dylan said they're upstate New York. That's not that far from us. Here in Massachusetts, yeah. But again, it's always fun to meet up with other people right now, even though you can't do big groups. But you always can have fun and still go shopping somewhere and meet up. You know it. Yep.
That's right.
He lives 20 minutes from them in Baton Rouge. I can't remember the little town. I see the town every time. I used to go shopping in antique malls. They were over there.
I bet y'all run across
20 minutes from
yeah.
I'd like to travel to Ohio and Pennsylvania. I hear that. Let's see. I went to that one in Pennsylvania. Yeah. Yeah, I did see you in the video. You're right. Yeah, you were. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Wendy. I appreciate it. That's fantastic.
You had when I would come. Okay. That'd be nice.
That's right. Southern Florida has many resellers. Yeah. That's cool. That's awesome. But yeah, like I wish I could
say it was after or before Christmas they did. Do you remember? Nate, do you remember when y'all did that meetup in Pennsylvania? I know it was like Victoria, Larry, James, Chris, there's Julie, Nate, Anthony. I think all of them did a little meetup with that. I just don't remember when it was. I know they did some kind of large bed and breakfast. I think they rented out. Yeah, it was a few months ago. I think it was either around Christmas or Thanksgiving or right before Thanksgiving. Yeah. I remember seeing you there. Yeah, it might have been in October. I know it was a little meetup they did, and it was like I think a bed and breakfast thing that they bought, and everybody pitched in their little room area.
Yeah,
that was nice of me. That's when I actually saw Miss Julie on a video before, but they were there. It was nice to meet them when they were there. Yeah, it was a rental, right? I remember when they did that. It's good to do little meetups like that so you can still meet other people, even though it may be from the surrounding areas. It's nice to go to fun and meet other people, but in being safe at the same time.
Yep.
Thank you all. Referring to the 411. No, that was a little different. That was when they did a meetup together. Wendy. It was more like a meetup with a lot of the different in Pennsylvania and some of the others like Victoria and them all went together and did a meetup in October. That was different, but I know they have the 411 meetups too. Like that was with there was Rev Reselling, Nikki T, and OVX Picker, and a whole bunch of others did the 411 sell as well. They did that meetup together too.
Yeah.
That was
That's like the 127 sale.
yeah, that was Redneck Resale with Colton.
Resale there.
Yeah, they did a meetup there too. But that was a different time too as well. But it's nice to do meetups like that where you can finally meet people, even though we didn't have the eBay opener thing. But it's nice to go to meet others. That we get to actually meet somebody other than being on the computer all the time.
Yeah,
and that's what's nice about it. And so, yeah, even when you have little meetups, it's good to get to know other people. No matter how far, how close they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, what's good about meeting people in person too is you actually get to see their real personality, what they're really like. Because a lot of people, whenever they get on YouTube, that's a facade. It's a show. It's something for entertaining and keep people's attention and stuff like that. But with me, what you see is what you get. I mean, what I'm like on the computer is what I'm like here at the house, and I'm a goofball, and I'm cool with it.
Boris and Natasha, willing and dealing. If you would put your link in the chat, again, that's what I like to do is promote other channels, and that's what we strive for, is to help others grow, no matter how small or how large you are in your YouTube contents and your subscribers. So I have to get some work done, so I'll be listening and won't be much in the chat. I understand. But go ahead and put your link in the chat before you do get to work, if you don't mind, so others can go and check your channel out. And that way we can get you some more subs.
That's right.
Let's see. Unfortunately, there we go. Was out of the range, so on the Philly side of the state. Oh,
yeah, parking prices, absolutely.
Yeah, that was in another October. It was on 127 in the fall. Yeah, and there was two different big sales that they even did a meetup with.
Yeah, Rankin Profits is one of the guys.
Right. I did hear about that.
He's one of the guys that actually kind of got me motivated enough to start doing the eBay. Him and a guy named Paul Lipsky. I don't know if you've ever heard of either one of those, but Paul Lipsky does a lot of drop shipping. And whenever I first started, that's what I got started doing, was drop shipping. And I realized real fast that that's a bad business model. You can make money with it. I'm not saying you can't. You can make money with it. But if you're going to have a reputation, then you need to at least be able to deliver the products in a timely manner, and you need to be able to get the customer the product that they want and take care of people. And that's whenever I realized that I needed to go ahead and start stocking up inventory and selling from my house and or from my store location, and that way it's just easier. Drop shipping is where you sell somebody an item that you don't own. It would be like if you bought a purse or whatever from me, and then I would turn around and I would go buy it from another company, and I would have that company just send the product directly to you. So, and the reason people do this is because they don't have to have the inventory. It's like, but they mark the price up. So say you buy a purse from me for $50, and I turn around and I know where to get it cheaper. So I will go pay $25 for the purse, and I will send that purse to you, and I'll keep the extra $25 profit. So, like I say, you just mark the prices up because people will pay for what they want, and you just send them the product. But the problem with this whole setup is whenever you order the product from me and I'm guaranteeing 2 days shipping time, and you're going to have it within 2 days, then I have to contact that other company and purchase it from them and have it sent to you. Then they may take 2 or 3 days to get it all gathered up, and then it may be a week and a half before it's sent to you. And I can't upload the tracking information until they send it to me, and then I take the tracking information and send it to you so you can track the package. and it's a big headache, and it's kind of confusing once you first start. But once you get the hang of it, it's fairly simple to do. It's just it's in my personal opinion, it's wrong.
Well, even what like Nate said, it's just a matter of a headache because that's something you got to cover yourself, and you don't have much of a margin in your return on investment either.
Yes, Amazon does that. Amazon drop ships, and they don't like it whenever you drop ship. And the reason is because they want their customer to get the product as soon as they can, and that's why they do the prime shipping. And all of the products that they guarantee prime shipping on is in their Amazon warehouse in the United States. And but if you see where it says it'll take 2 weeks to get there if you don't use the prime, then they have the option to drop ship that product from a different company. From, say, you buy Legos and you go through Lego or whoever makes Legos, then they can order the product and send it directly to you. And there's a lot of drop shippers on Amazon.
Now, I know I've heard of people doing it. I personally do not use it. I don't do it. For me, I think it would be more of a headache making sure that person got it and that kind of thing. But I did hear that there are some people who use it as an emergency situation. I've had people that I've watched their videos where they can't find that particular item. How and why, I don't know how that happens. But again, it does happen where people misplace or thought they had it and it either sold it and didn't go off their platform, or they listed it and forgot, or whatever. But it does happen. But there are some people who do use dropship. I just don't do it.
Yeah. And like
good morning, hello, and welcome to Hip Flipping Mama Miss Kelly in the house.
Good morning. But like I say,
jewelry,
if you're trying to get started,
auctions a week on every Wednesday at 7 p.m. and on Saturdays. Check it out. She has a lot of good jewelry.
That's right.
I gotta say.
If you're getting started,
Amazon drop ship. Amazon is listing. They have that product. I don't deal with it. I just rather not even start it.
Yeah.
Mama, don't forget to drop your link in the chat so everybody can go check out your channel and subscribe to you and watch those auctions for great deals. Eric, hello, and welcome. There is a software that does that, all the work for them. It's drop shipping thousands of dollars sold on an eBay, Amazon, ad, Walmart's every day. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah. What I was meaning by that was Amazon themselves, the actual company, Amazon, doesn't drop ship. They have the product in stock, or they have access to the people who have the product. Okay.
Right.
But what I'm saying is on Amazon, there's a ton of drop shippers that get on Amazon and sell through the Amazon platform,
right,
that don't have the product, that they have to drop ship the product. So that's what I meant by that. I didn't mean
Moonstone Mama Miss Devin in the house. Good morning. She's going to be with us in the background and working and listening.
Yeah.
If you love watching somebody make jewelry also, Devin's the one to go watch because she'll do it right on the camera with you.
Yeah.
On those pieces of jewelry that she makes. Let's see. Yes, it's stressful, and you need to decide if it's for you. I don't see myself doing it. I don't. I'm very particular when it comes to my inventory. I try to make sure I'm always on it as far as in case, like I know sometimes if an item doesn't sell, or say it's sold but the item didn't get paid for, and I go to end the listing. At least at first I did not know that they automatically listed it for you when you do that. I, at the beginning, was doing that by accident, by going back and relisting it myself as well. So then I had to go back and correct it because I had two separate listings for the same item, which I was surprised because I thought you couldn't do that. But
yeah,
definitely I keep track of that.
See, I made that mistake a time or two whenever I first got into eBay. Was, I didn't know that they would relist it for you. And then I would go back in there and relist it.
The same way when I first started. You just have to learn a lot every day. As long as you're opening yourself up to learn every day, there's a lot and we're gonna make mistakes, So yeah.
Luckily, I had a customer reach out to me and say, "Hey, whenever I went back and relisted it, I changed the title up a little bit, and the customer caught it. He said, "Hey, I'm just kind of curious. What's the difference in this listing and this listing? They're both the same price. The title's a little bit different." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And I went back and looked, and I was like, "Oh, there's not supposed to be two listings. There's only supposed to be one listing." And I said that was a mistake. And then I realized then that that eBay went through there and they relisted it for me. And I just didn't know. But you can go in there and into your settings and change that where they won't automatically relist it, where you have to relist it, or you can leave it to where they relist it and you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. I just let them, it's on auto relist. So if something happens and it ends and I don't know it's ending, then it will automatically relist and it'll keep my products in the store for me.
Oh, let's see. I understand Trent. Just cracking me up when people say Amazon, eBay have banned and stopped drop shipping.
They will never be able to stop drop shipping. And
Yeah.
the reason I say that is because if I were to sell on the platform, Amazon or eBay, either one, and I get to selling stuff from my store, but something happens and I have a customer that's looking for a particular item that I don't have, then all I have to do is get online and find it and say, look, I'll sell it to you for this price, and then send it to them.
Right.
And I mean, they have no way of controlling that. That's what I'm saying. So
Exactly.
it'll always be around.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, like I say, there's no way of stopping it. There's too many people that come up with too many different ways of making money, and it's one of the types of systems. And like I say, to me personally, I think it's wrong. And whenever I first got into it, I was like, man, this is a money making deal. And then I got to thinking about it, and after doing it, whenever I send out a package to a customer, I want to know how it's packaged. I want to know what day it left. I want to know everything I can about that package. That way, whenever I deliver the package to the mail, I know it's been taken care of. I don't have to worry and stress about whether it's been shipped or what kind of packaging is it in or anything like that. I want it to be as great of an experience as it possibly can be. And that's like the stereo system I just sent out, or that's ready to be sent out, that I sold yesterday, that I'll ship today. Whenever I package that stereo system, it's got 4 different compartments. It's got the amplifier, it's got the cassette tape, it's got the tuner where you can zoom in on the radio stations and stuff like that, and it's also got a record player on top of it. And it's got everything there. But what I did is I took each part of each piece apart, and I bubble wrapped everything, and I made sure that all of the cords are there, and I made sure everything is intact to where it needs to be. And if they decide to throw this box, which they're going to have to be strong because the box weighs like 48 pounds, if they throw this box, that it's going to be okay. I put foam in the bottom of it. I put some egg crate material, some of that whatever that stuff's called, the egg crate material. Put it in the bottom. I put some bubble wrap. I put some more bubble wrap. I put some more foam. That way it's protected. And whenever I ship out a package, I want my customer to open up the package and say, wow, they took their time to package this correctly and to make sure that I was going to get a good product that's going to be in good working condition, that it's not going to be damaged. And I just try to make sure that, whenever I send out stuff, it's in good condition. With drop shipping, you never know what kind of packaging it's going to be in because you never see the package. You can have 1 million products in your store for sale and not have a single product at your house. So, I mean, if you're needing to make money and you don't have the room or the space for products, then what I suggest is save up some money and just take your time. It's not a get rich quick overnight type thing. It's kind of like a marathon. You got to start small and build yourself up. And I suggest saving up enough money to buy a building or rent a storage building or something like that, to where you can actually get the products and start from like having your own store to where everything is in your possession, and then start building your business like that. Like I say, I know a lot of drop shippers, and there's some of them that make a lot of money. But that being said, you can make a lot of money and sell the product from your store and know exactly what you're selling, how it's packaged, when it's shipped. It's just, to me, it's a better setup is to do it from home or do it from a building that you know what all you've got. And something else too is like if you're drop shipping and you go to a store to purchase an item, say you bought a purse from me, and I know that I can get that purse for $25 at another place, and I go to order that purse, and now that they've jacked the price up and it's now $85 for that purse, and you only paid $50, guess what? I still have to deliver that purse to you, even though I just lost $35 worth of money. You see what I'm saying? If I can't find it cheaper, then I just lost money. And 90% of the things that I found that I could make a little bit of money with, I made $2 or $3 off of. And it was just, it's too much stress. It's too much of a headache. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah. Ms. Julie asked a question. Nate is Jerry, right? No, Nate Pie is actually Nate.
Yeah, that's right.
There was a difference between the used. Let's see. So question. Will this costume jewelry sell if a little teeny bit of scratches or tarnished? I don't know because I haven't had that problem before. And usually if I have items that are scratched, I'll put it in my antique booth. But maybe Devin and or others who do jewelry can answer that. Yeah, I went up to get something to drink because I was out of coffee, and I looked up outside, and it's like big, thick snow all over the place all of a sudden. We were supposed to be in the 40s today. That tells you how much the meteorologists know today.
Yeah. About the costume jewelry, if it'll sell if it's a teeny bit scratched or tarnished, I don't know. I don't really do it much of costume jewelry. If you'd have seen the auction last night, you'll know that I'm not much of a jewelry kind of person. They were like, "Yo, yeah, Trent, that's a pendant." I was like, "Oh, okay. I don't know what a pendant is, but okay, cool."
I want to say hello and welcome, Patrick Murphy. Hello, and welcome.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Mama, are you still at the? Here, flipping Mama, Miss Kelly, are you still in the chat? I have to tell you something. I had gotten my gem tester. I have to send it back in for another one because the one that I got in the replacement of the other one still doesn't keep calibrated right. I had to send it in for a return again. That's aggravating. I have so much jewelry I got to test, and it won't keep calibration. So I'm waiting for that. I got to bring that to UPS today. But I got to pack 2 orders too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. And that's one thing. I'm if I get into jewelry, I'm probably going to get me all that stuff, the chemical testers, and try to figure out what's what. But I may be too late in the game. I don't know. I mean, because I've got so many other things that I'm trying to learn and educate myself on.
Look at the comment.
Jewelry is not transporte. Well, it's just not for everybody. I mean, I know like this is about as jewelry as I get. I mean, my ring here is rubber.
Wait, what now?
My ring?
Uh-huh.
My wedding ring, it's rubber.
That's your wedding band?
Yeah, it's my wedding band. And it's plastic. It's like it stretches.
Wow, I'd never seen that before. I mean, I have seen some, but I thought it was more like for kids type rings.
The reason I've got this is because whenever I was working in the plants and stuff, first of all, they tell you you're not allowed to wear jewelry. Mm-hmm. And secondly is I jumped out of a truck one time and my hand got caught on a screw that was sticking out. And my wedding band, if it hadn't have been rubber, it just snapped the wedding band. It just broke it. And if it had have been a metal wedding band, which I've seen it done before, or the steel or gold or silver or whatever like that, it took and it just ripped all of the skin and everything off the guy's finger. And it was bad. So That's one of the reasons why they say to do that. And that's from then on, I've always wore a rubber one. And a friend of mine used to wear the big metal bracelets the big fancy bracelets that are like men. You wear the big strong stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Well, he used to have one of them on, and he was working on a car, and he was up underneath the car, and he was working on the starter. And I don't know if you know anything about working on starters or not, but there's a hot wire, and that metal bracelet hit that hot wire, and when it did, it melted that bracelet to his wrist. And so I wear my necklace and I wear my ring. Other than that, I couldn't tell you much about jewelry. So husband's been wearing silicone ring. Yeah, like I say, it's a good idea. I mean, if I understand the whole purpose of wearing a ring, but my personal perspective is I know if I'm married or not, and if other people hit on me or whatever like that, I can tell them, look, I'm married. It's just it's a symbol of honor, a symbol of commitment. You know what I mean? And so some people wear them, some people don't. But yeah,
All right, I'm putting a link in the chat because I was waiting to see if she was going to go live, and she is live. And I usually don't like to go over too much, so y'all can go and support another channel. And again, don't forget, after this is going to be Two Hip Chicks Gone and Marry on their channel. So if you haven't checked out a Hot Mess Thrifter, that's Amy. She's got the Morning Sun, and she just went live. So if you would go ahead and give her some love and support as well. And
yeah,
so on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I don't like to go over too much because I want to make sure that if they're live, that we go ahead and support them as well.
that's right.
Can I send you a video if you give me your email? I don't know who that's to. Won't be disappointed. There you go. So yeah, just put the link in. That's the link to Hot Mess Thrifter. That's Amy. She's got what's called the morning show. She does every Tuesday and Thursdays. So if you would want to go ahead and support her, go ahead and check that out. And then at 12 o'clock is Two Hip Chicks Going to Marry every Tuesday and Thursday as well. And so I want to go ahead and end the show here so we can go and show them some love and support as well. I thank each and every one of y'all for coming out and supporting the channel. Wow, that was loud.
Sorry.
And now you can support them as well. And so please do so. And don't forget to do me a favor. It's free to subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the thumbs up. And also leave comments. Remember, there's a lot of videos this month that have not had comments. So that way you can go and get some 5 points for the giveaways that I do every month. Everyone have a blessed day. And as I say before we end each and every show, love always. Love is always free.
That's right.
Please be kind to one another until we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And see y'all in Amy's chat to give her some love and support. And see y'all later.
It's going to be a great day, guys.
Definitely.